Ag Day is brought to you by FBN Finance, experienced loan advisors putting farmers first with farmland rates as low as 4.99%.
Soybeans and wheat under pressure to start the week while cattle face some pullback as well. Ag Day's Michelle Rook is back to break it all down for us in Markets Now.
Well, grain and livestock futures trading mixed to lower on Monday. Mike Miner is joining us with analysis. And Mike, we did have some early strength on Monday, but it kind of dissolved as we went through the day, especially in markets like soybeans and cattle. Was that outside market influence or money flow?
Yeah, I really think so. Sunday night, we opened up a little bit interesting on the soybeans. It was weaker action, kind of piling on after Friday's close, and then through the working day on Monday, we saw some strength on soybeans. It was actually some pretty nice trade, and then it backed off going into the close. So really choppy trade, which can be expected with some of the recent news items we've had. But I think money flow was definitely moving around here on Monday yesterday, just to try to shake things up. And I think cattle were right there with it. After seeing some weakness on the outside markets, I think that played a factor.
The market right now doesn't really know what to make of the tariff news, does it?
Not really. Even analysts are having a hard time judging whether this is going to be bullish or bearish price action. From what we've seen so far, it's been mostly bearish, a risk-off type attitude in the soybean complex. I would argue, for my personal opinion, I think it's more of a bearish item. However, I can see the point as well for the bull case. So it's been hard to just distinguish what type of impact this could have on the soybean fundamentals going forward.
And Mike, what do you think here about the grains? What else are we going to be trading this week? South American weather, and are you concerned as we go into first notice day on these March contracts?
Yeah, I think that's been having a little bit of a factor here. When I look at the soybean market, we've had a really nice rally. If you've got soybeans to price on either basis contracts, things like that, it seems like anything sitting at the elevator, it's a pretty easy spot to try to price something. On the corn side, it's a harder conversation. Spreads have widened out a lot. If you got corn that's sitting out there, I would just really take a hard look at it and try to figure out what to do there about some reownership opportunities. But the funds are doing their thing and reallocating, maybe taking some risk back off the table. But going forward here, some end of the month pre expiration, we're starting to get a little bit of trade ahead of that too, Michelle.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks so much. That is Mike Miner with Professional Ag Marketing and Markets Now.